nothing like a Sunday evening right before you. Hey, Instagram via the internet. It's me, T, from the Pattersons, taking trains to Tibet. It's a Sunday, which means it's a reading. We're going to read from Tagore. Tagore. You can't see this backwards for you, but because we read from Tagore every Sunday. Why Tagore? Because we're in India, southern India. Well, so what? What do you mean, so what? Tagore's this is the cat, this is the man, the myth, the legend. He's the one that won the Nobel Prize for Literature way back in the, way back when, And since he said, hey, the colonizers are going to give me a prize? Bugger off. Use their language. Bugger off. I mean, I wasn't there, but that's what I hear. I mean, I didn't hear that he said bugger off, but I'm saying that's what the English be saying. It's just such a little pissant country, doing all the damage they did all over the world. See, I live in Southern Africa, and everybody thinks, oh, the Boers this, from the, the Netherlands and France, and no, that wasn't the problem. They were doing what they were doing, right? It wasn't until the English came over there in Stellenbosch University, these two cats, I mean, okay, I know Rhodes, let's leave Rhodes out of this for a second. And he's the one those two cats, they're the one that started the whole apartheid situation. I'm just saying, Anyway, we read from Tagore. All right, that's on Sunday. On Monday, tomorrow is a me day. I talk about me. I mean, I talk about me all the time, but I mean, I don't talk about me like I talked about me on the Mondays. What's this thing on my hat? It's my Ogun cat. Anyway, Monday's that, and then Tuesdays we talk about U.S. kind of things, U.S. meaning the United States and North America kind of thing. Wednesday we talk about the world's kind of thing. On Thursday we talk about my favorite, which is audio drama, which I'm an audio dramatist. Yeah, see, you learn something new every day. Audio dramatist, what's that, brother? Well, tune in on Thursdays, I might tell you, right? On Fridays it's like a week wrap-up day and like that. On Saturdays is whatever comes to my head. That was that was yesterday. What came to my head yesterday? What day? What day? What is today's date anyway? Let's see what happened. Man, I've been doing so much stuff and being so many different. I have a journal, a journal. I have a book. Was it? It's not. It's more than a journal. Well, it is something. But anyway, I always write in. I got the Rosicrucian cycles, the numerology thing and the Rosicrucian cycles under there. And let me see. And I make my own calendar like that, like that. And it's usually a 3-month calendar. See, I came here in in January. When did I come here? I came here sometime, in January, and then it's February and March. Now we're in April. Today is the 6th. Yesterday. Oh, what am I talking about? I know yesterday. Well, yesterday is my birthday. It's my grandnephew's birthday. People say, well, they say, and there's somebody listening or might be looking right now saying, so his grandnephew, okay, that's nice. Wait a second. Hey, there's somebody else you missed. Somebody else born on that same day, the April the 5th day that you're not talking about. What's going on here? Well, she don't like to be talked about. She don't like to be filmed. She's really good looking too. And she's very smart. That's probably why she don't like to be talked about. My wife. So that was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday. Anyway, but let us get to our reading of Tagore. I pick out something during the week, and a lot of times I just pick it out. I might glance over it. It's a weird thing, but I'm not a very good reader. I mean, a reader out loud. I mean, for reading, I'm oh wow, But I guess because of that, I want to become a better reader out loud. So what do? I subject y'all to my bad reading, hoping that one day I'll be reading better aloud. Unless I got my thing. So anyway, I got this little book. I can get it better. I don't like this bookmark here. It comes from the thing here. So this book here I'm reading from every week. I actually like this. It has an introduction by W.B. Yeats. Yeats is one of my favorite people. Yeah, I actually have an undergrad degree. Don't worry about it. In English literature, a little black literature, and also film studies, aside from the communications degree. Don't matter. But Yeats has always been one of my favorites. Here's the thing about Yeats. Sometimes people don't understand Yeats. You'll be reading something like that. From the beginning, I understood that boy. Oh, yeah, that's poet. I understand. I don't know why I think it's so complicated. Now Ulysses, or not Ulysses, was it James Joyce? That's something else. I don't want to understand him. Anyway, the point is this. This is the book. I should read it. I don't think you even read. It's an introduction by W.B. Yeats. I don't even think I read that. Anyway, the book is called. It's called that thing right there. It's backwards. You can't read it. I don't want to read it. But the subtitle is Song Offerings. So I like that subtitle. So we're going to call it, from the Song Offerings book, I go to page 75, and this is Song Offering 70. Here we go. I want to say, you'll see what happens. It is beyond thee to be glad with the gladness of this rhythm. Oh, it's a question. Now here's the interesting thing. Can I say something? In the Spanish culture, which I'm really hooked up on now, because I do this now, because I've traveled a lot, and and Spanish has some really good literature. I still haven't read 100 Years of Solitude. I'll get to it one of these days. But Spanish has this thing. I just wrote a consalva that I read today up at Johnny's place. But see what the Spanish do. Like this is a question here. This is a question here, right? But what they do in the beginning of the sentence, they put an upside down question mark. So you know that it's going to be a question when you start reading it, and then of course they have the regular question mark at the end of the sentence, right? Now that's nice. It gives you, especially if you're reading aloud, something. Anyway, so I didn't know it was. I know because it didn't have the thing. Okay, here we go. We're going to start all over again. Oh, it's short. Oh, please, right there. It's short. Is it beyond thee to be glad with the gladness of this rhythm? To be tossed and lost and broken in the whirl of this fearful joy? All things rush on. They stop not. They look not behind. No power can hold them back. They rush on. Keeping steps with the restless, rapid music, seasons come dancing and pass away. Colors, tunes, and perfumes pour in endless cascades in the abounding joy that scatters and gives up and dies every moment. I really like this one. Well, I said I really like about a lot of stuff. But what could this be? This is what I like about poetry too. What could this be pertaining to? Oh, I just said that wrong. What could this pertain to? These are the times we're living in right now. Look at it. Is it beyond thee to be? Shouldn't you be glad what you're living right now? It's like, okay, like I grew up in New York, in the Bronx. And what's nice about in that area, in that region, whatever it is because it's a temperate zone. So if you have winter, you have spring, you have summer, you have autumn or fall for you guys. And what's interesting, like you might have a blizzard. Like we used to go to school. I mean, the thing would be up to your waist to go through the snow. We didn't care. Now they have a little bit of snow. They stop. That's not the point. So what I'm trying to say, the variety, your brain becomes variety. What's also interesting, I grew up in the Patterson Projects, hence T from the Patterson's second fancy. Well, we were talking about this. What did they try to get around? Diversity, something, inclusion, something like that. Well, my next door neighbor is a project housing. It's project housing. Look, so you have the apartment. The next door you have another apartment. You have next door another apartment, and then it goes up that section of the project. Then you have another section where you have the elevator, whatever, and then you have like maybe 4 or 5 apartments. It goes up. We lived in a 6-story thing, but my next door neighbors right next door, they're the Laxines. They were white. I'm just saying, And next door to them was the Garcias. They were Spanish. We call them Spanish. I think they were Puerto Rican. But the point is, we call them Spanish back then. Yeah, black, white, Puerto Rican. Everybody just freaking look. And plus, what happened is the Dominicans sort of slipped in. They didn't say they were Dominican because they were just Spanish. They sort of slipped in under the Puerto Ricans, so they didn't get a lot of guff. They didn't get a lot of play, you know. And plus, Dominicans, this day and age, they really out in the Dominicans really racist. Dominicans don't want to be. Anyway, that's not the point. No, I like it. Mi corazón, Josefina Treveres. She Dominican. She dark. She black Dominican. She speak the French. She speak the English. She speak, you know, the Spanish. She is my heart, man. I love her. I don't know what happened. Where is she? I don't know what's happening with her now. Anyway, but the point is, we always had a variety. When you have a variety, your brain looks different, right? So I'm looking at here. Not looking now. I'm looking at here. These rhythms here, to be tossed and lost, broken in the world, this fearful joy, fearful joy, fearful joy. Think of the fearful joy. Listen to this. I mean, it's like things, it's the real world. Things are happening, and they're not trying to be all this, all that, get rid of that, get that. The variety, the thing, you know, the thing that makes you shimmy, the thing that gives you a rhythm, you know. That's what this is about, right? All things rush, they stop, they go. And life is motion, everything's motion, everything's in motion. I mean, you look at it, as a lab technician, you look at an electronic microscope, you look at a rock under an electronic microscope, and you see the stuff moving. Stuff is moving, okay? Look, what I'm trying to say, the rapid music, the seasons come dancing and passing away. This variety, I do not know why, for the life of me, that's the way that's just the old kind of talk. Right? The world we're living in now, people want to purify themselves. I say purify them circumstances, but that's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. And all the stuff that we're going through, because somebody wants to be it's like somebody. I want to be in charge, and I want to be in charge, and not only my people's. I want to be in charge of everybody. Everybody got to, you know, how I say, kiss my. I don't wear jewelry, but kiss my knuckles. Kiss my knuckle dragging knuckles. That's what you got to do, you know, which is kind of really weird. I don't know why they want to do that. Well, I do know why they want to do that, because they ain't got no sense of life, and any sense of rhythm, and sense of perfume, and any sense of color, any sense of sense, you know. So Tagore, I said, this thing, that's what Tagore does. It sort of like makes me think, you know, that's what poetry does. It makes you like think beyond, you know, a homogeneous, a homo world. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. Think beyond, you know, where the boxes. Think beyond. Become. If you can think, then you can become humane. You can love everything. But who knows what to, you know, So, well, there's the thing. You don't have to cooperate with people that don't understand this reality. I grew up in the past, like I said, I grew up past whatever diverse, whatever it is, everybody, we was all just poor. You know what I mean? So I don't have this problem of like being this and that and the other thing. My problem is not, and then they force me to react to them by getting rid of their stuff, their way of thinking. So that's not when you order. I'm gonna get rid of their way of thinking. And so that's my life purpose. That's my missions right now. So let me go. This is Sunday. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go out and go to this Carola. Really, we're in Tamanadu. I'm going to and close. We're in Oro, close to Pondicherry. But the Carola people are coming here, and you know, and so their restaurant, they have really good food, stuff like that. Carola's known for coconuts and intellectuals, and I guess food now. You know, and pretty soon this place is changing. So the people from the north, you know, the original people that don't want nobody else, they want, you know, we want our caste and no other caste. Everybody got to serve us, kiss our knuckles. They're starting to come, but that's good luck with that. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, so let me go back to chilling for a little while just before I go up to eat some really good Carola-inspired food. Y'all take care. See you another time. You know, whatever. That's so relaxing. This is my hammock chair that I chill in sometimes. You know, it's gonna be a gift to my sister's house in Virginia. I gotta bring it up, but before then, for the next month, I go next month. I'll just be chilling. Talk to you all later. Bye. Bye bye.